Hello guys, it's Mustang Lover 1970 back. Finally, some nice, decent weather. It's okay, but it's better than nothing. Sorry for the lack on uploads. The reason I haven't been uploading, it's just so cold outside, folks, and I really apologize. I appreciate the build-up on subscribers. You new subscribers are probably like, man, when's this dude gonna upload? Well, here's the reason why. It is so cold outside, and it's awful. So, well, now it's finally like 46 outside. So I'm going to do a combined special video today. I'm going to do a 2019 update on the 1967 Mustang and a 2019 update on the 2001 Mustang. Alright, so we got two combined. First thing I did, well, we're going to start off with the 67, of course, for Christmas. Let me shut this here so I can get... I got these 14-inch rims off of American Muscle. They look great. I got all four of them. It's a nice little coupe, and that's for sure. So there is one problem with this car now. When I turn the engine on, maybe one of you guys can help me out with this. I'd really appreciate it if you could. Every time I turn the engine on and I floor the gas like a little bit, the alternator gauge goes, there's a DC, and it always goes to C every time the engine goes like higher speed, so it goes higher and then higher and then higher, and then when I let off the gas it goes back to normal again. I'll show you what it means. I'll crank it up and we'll take it from there. Okay, my friends, this thing might start smoking, but I'll show you what I mean. So it should start up okay, usually does. Stays there, and it's gonna drop like that. What does that mean? I don't know why it's doing that. On the other hand though, it's running great. I should probably turn this off before I burn it out, but just so you guys know, it runs perfectly fine. So yes, the 200 inline 6, original pistons, original everything, has never been cracked open, runs great still. Never let me down. Actually not the funny thing. The thing is with the alternator gauge, I've replaced the alternator, I've replaced the terminals. I haven't replaced the cable yet, but I replaced the terminals, and I replaced the voltage regulator too over there. I don't know if you can see that. See if I can zoom it in. There, that thing. That's only 2 years old. The alternator is probably 6-7 months old, but you get my point. You saw what happened. But it still runs great. Engine still looks great. Yeah, so this is the 67 Mustang. All in primer, of course. I did put a Thrush welded exhaust in there. It's not the best exhaust in the world, but it sounds a little more throaty when it's under a load. It's a nice little exhaust setup. I am probably going to straight pipe it. I have straight piped it before, and it sounded great, but I need to have a muffler clamp and all that kind of stuff. So I'll take it to high flow exhaust like the label said on my 2001. And yeah, this is the 67. So let's move on to the 2001. Alright folks, so here's the 2001. So this is kind of like, I guess, an updated bit of a tour on it. I did get new tires in the back. The tires on this car were from 2001. You remember on my old video I say these were replaced rims, and they're not actually original to the car, but the rims are from 2001. So the tires have never been replaced. The rear tires have been replaced, and I painted the letters on them. Makes it look a lot cooler. The front tires are from 2001. I should probably replace them. So one thing I did versus the last video, we got the Mach 1 chin spoiler on it. Looks nicer than what we had before. I could have gotten the Terminator bumper, but I like this to look more like a Mach in my opinion. Then I left the same pony from the $6 Grill Delete video, but I put the original Mach 1, the brace that goes inside the inside the motor. So yeah, the interior is completely painted. I got a Hurst shifter in there, so why not just quit the talking and we'll go check it out. So here it is, folks. Here's what it looks like all done. I just got a little bit of a paint pen and put it on the horse and the SRS badging. Got the LEDs down there, as well as the other side. Put my horse emblem there. And I even got really detailed that I even got the little tiny decals in there. That's how picky I am with my Mustangs, folks. So here's the newest update, is the Hurst shifter. This shifter is great. I got it on eBay for only 80 bucks. Brand new. It's the old shifter. When you have fourth gear, you go all the way back into your cup holder. When you have a drink, that's annoying. In this car, I can now have a drink and I won't be constantly pushing into it with the shifter, because I'll show you the shift points on this right here. So here's first, here's second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. If it'll go, I'm on a hill, so there it goes. There's reverse. So that's what that looks like. It's a great shifter. All I had to do is take out, there's 2 bolts inside of there. You take those 2 bolts out and you mount this inside of there. So it's a great shifter. When I want to really romp on the gas, it's no hesitation at all just to grab it and go. So we can start it up too if you guys will want. So actually, I'll show you second of all how I got the wiring from the LEDs. So as you can see, I got a cable right here. I tucked it underneath my dash, and there's the cable, follow it. And I hooked it up to the original cables, and I pushed another cable onto the other side. So what I did, I'll show you what I did so you guys can get a little bit of an understanding. So as I said before, what I did is I took the cable, ran it through the fender all the way through this little crevice here and then out here. And then I took it and hooked it up to the battery, of course, positive, positive, negative, and negative. So there's that. I did paint up the engine a little bit. It looks a lot nicer, but I think it needs a little bit more. Maybe paint the valve covers red, see what that'll look like. So yeah, I might be, maybe, this is a very low chance, but I might be 5.0 swapping this with the HO engine. I'm not getting a Coyote because I cannot afford that. It's way too expensive. So yeah, those tires look real good. So yeah, the Mustang's doing great. I'll start it up for you folks. So make sure this is all right. Let her rip. Well, there it goes, guys. It still runs great. No warning lights except for the brake light, of course. Here I have sounds too. Let's point that back there. Sounds really good for a little 3.8, guys. Yeah, the window tint is starting to come off. I gotta get that replaced. Oops. Let me go unlock this. Here's what it looks like on the passenger side with the red interior. Does not look bad. Worked very hard on this. It totally pays off. It's more presentable now to the car shows and everything like that. So, I mean, I am not starting a competition by any means whatsoever, but I think this is one of the, probably the cleanest New Edge V6 out there. I mean, most of the time you see a GT or a Mach look like this. Well, this is the 3.8, of course. Man, you hear that air sucking in. So yeah, there's that. Let me see if I get a little clip just coming up my driveway with the Hurst and prove to you guys I know how to drive a stick shift. So it's a good car. I'm gonna film taking it on the road one day. I promise you that. That'll be coming up. A lot nicer, so. Yep, there we go, guys. So this was more of a 2-in-1 video. So I thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I really appreciate the subscribing build-up. It makes me very happy and it motivates me to come outside in this crappy weather and do more vids like this. There will be more. I'm gonna go to the Mustang Club one of these weeks and I'll show you what it's like. So yeah, guys, I thank you so much for viewing this 2001 and the 1967 in one video mashed up together. I thank you guys for everything. I hope you all have a great one, and thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.